Well, new pressure on Seattle police reforms today from the community groups that initiated that process.
They are demanding action from the federal monitor. They want to make sure civilians play a key role in police oversight. And KIRO 7's Essex Porter is live right now in Seattle with the possible consequences if that does not happen, Essex.
The demand comes in this letter sent to the monitor today, and it reflects a growing impatience with the pace of reform. Police abuse drove the community outcry for the Justice Department investigation that placed Seattle police under federal court supervision. Today, nearly 50 of those same community groups gathered to push for a permanent and prominent oversight role for the Community Police Commission when that federal supervision ends.
Citizens' oversight needs to be involved in that. That's what this is about today, is to move that forward, to make that a permanent process.
Let him go! Let him go!
Despite scuffles and a few arrests this past Friday, recent protests over police abuse have been largely peaceful in Seattle. But after 20 months of waiting for strong civilian oversight, the community leaders sense that could change.
I think that we're risking some of the things that are happening around the country where people don't have confidence in a system. People are then going to go out and protest, and things will begin to happen.
Thing is, the mayor, the city council, and the police chief all agree with the community groups represented here. The holdup is with the federal monitor and the federal judge overseeing the police reforms. It will be late January before Monitor Merrick Bobb will begin the process of determining the role of the Community Police Commission. In August, Judge James Robart made it clear that he will have the final word.
I know, for example, that the Community Police Commission would like a more hands-on role. Their role is articulated in the settlement agreement, and the court will enforce it until it's changed with court approval.
Now, in a statement today, Mayor Murray did not go quite as far as the community groups. He said he was encouraged that the monitor has submitted a timetable for the process going forward. Reporting live in Seattle, Essex Porter, KIRO 7 News.
We have this just in.
This is King 5 News.
That process has begun, but it has not finished.
The reforms in the Seattle Police Department may have come a long way, but a coalition of community leaders fears they've stalled in one area. That area has to do with the Community Police Commission.
King 5's Alyssa Hahn joins us live with what those leaders are asking for and why they're frustrated with the process. Alyssa.
Dennis and Lori, community input has always been a pretty crucial part of the reform process under SPD. These leaders wanted to be a permanent part of the oversight process moving forward.
The wait has been too long.
In a joint press conference, a coalition of community leaders reminded us of a pivotal moment for SPD 5 years ago, a moment that pointed to a need for reform. A camera captured an officer kicking a Latino man on the ground and a detective making a threat.
We were outraged, and it impelled us to take action.
While those leaders commend the Seattle Police Department with the progress it's made since then, they shared their frustration.
And now we have seemed to have gotten at a crossroads where the bureaucracy has seemingly hit the pause dial, and it just slowed down the process.
The coalition wants the Community Police Commission, a group of civilian volunteers which acts as a police liaison, to become a permanent body, and for the city to adopt a list of measures the commission and the mayor put forward that would establish an accountability system.
We are taking another step forward, but it's not the end.
But the federal monitor overseeing SPD reform states he needs to make more assessments before that can happen. Last Friday, he filed this memorandum stating no later than January 20th, the monitor will make recommendations to the court about a process going forward. These leaders claim the pace isn't fast enough.
He is talking about a process going forward. We believe that he should be making a recommendation, or we ask that he make a recommendation to the court to move forward.
The mayor and the Department of Justice issued statements today saying they were encouraged by the fact that the monitor at least placed a date on reviewing those reforms. In the end, a federal judge will have to sign off on them. Reporting live in Seattle, Alyssa Hahn, King 5 News.
I'm the leading state sponsor of terrorism.